It goes in it, as it goes in and it turns this, and they run a lot faster than a water wheel, you see, so more power, but that's a water turbine.
Is it because of like the flaps inside will make it spin faster?
Yeah. All blades going round here which you can adjust, you know, by turning hand wheel and
Good.
There were no B&Qs when this place was running, so if anything broke, if the hammer broke, you'd have to mend it. You'd have to make parts for it. And the parts would be made here. You'd have your own blacksmiths, but they'd also probably do things for local populace, making domestic stuff, mending wagons, all of that sort of thing. And then upstairs, because it was lighter, there were joiners, and they'd make all the wooden bits that were needed, that broke, that needed replacing, whatever. So it was quite a sort of industrial community in its own right, self-sufficient to itself. Over the years, when...
Yeah!
Robertson, did you know that thing for the
Still being used the smart big engine. It's transferred into a workshop like that to the polish. So it's before, if you imagine before the electricity, like we were looking at earlier, it comes through here and it's transferred on the belt.
The other side of it is bolted on. Oh, that's it. I just we want to reduce that piece of metal to a much better tool, and this just planes off cutter, just takes a piece off every time it's again, built before 1900, and it works like a dream.
Usually you see stuff like this and it don't work, does it?
It's taken us quite a lot of work to get it running. But as you see, it's got an automatic reversing stroke. We've always got a automatic reversing strokes. But we're making the bits for that at the moment. Somebody's at it on Wednesday. It's coming from that rotor up in the corner which runs this line shaft. No, it's electric. It's a cop out. There was never any power while it was working apart from water. We never had a steam engine or anything of that sort. But we run it off an electric motor, and that runs everything. But because you've got the shafting running the length, and then we just got to fit up between here and here, and that runs that line shafting, which will run these machines. Very much so you could run it off one piece of motor's power. It's the days before small electric motors that you either had a steam engine or perhaps a paraffin engine. Or water. But you had to run everywhere off that one source. In the 1940s, when small electric motors came out, it all changed. It's got what's called a fast and loose pulley. See those two pulley wheels up there? One is fixed to the shaft and the other one isn't. So when you want to stop it, you waggle that lever which pulls the belt across onto the one that just turns and the machine stops. fiendishly simple. It's called fast and loose.
Yeah.
You've got one that's fast to the shaft and one that's loose.
That's what, isn't it?
It's just a wonderful piece of engineering. You see, the whole thing, when it gets to the end, it throws those two belts across. Because, as you can see, one belt is just like that. The other belt is crossed. So one belt's going that way, and the other belt's going that way. Like a shaft, it's running in the same direction. And all you've got to do, cross the belt, turns the distance, it throws it across. Again, you've got fast and loose pulleys. Some going this way, some going that way. And the whole thing automatically carries on. Dates before electronics.
What did they do for light then? Working at that then?
They didn't work at night.
Alright.
Originally, you'd have had
Oil burner.
spirit lamps,
Yeah.
oil lamps. You wouldn't. They probably didn't get electricity here during the time, and it would have been pretty dank in here. It's not very good now, is it? Electric light. But oh dear, we just had a small disaster.
You can run about 2 or 3 machines off it. So we've got a little electric motor up there. So we put that on. But none of the machines are working. You've always got 2 pulleys, one of which is neutral, one of which is loose. Put the belt across the pulley and a lock goes down. This one on, and that one on. Take the belt over. Sort of playing off the top of metal. Ted's gone down to see if the compressor's working so he can put those engines on. But these are all, these haven't been able to...
We just put some compressed air through to it from a
Oh
compressor.
no, how come you came up here to like work in Sheffield?
But me,
Yeah.
I came because my job moved from London. I came up 30 years ago when what was then Midland Bank moved their head office to Sheffield and told me I'd got to move with it. And I'm still here. I'm very pleased I am about it. And when I retired, I started coming here because I wanted to do something completely different. And this is different from working in a bank.
Well, you got you couldn't see what you said.
They waited until I retired and then said, could I come and talk to people when they arrive on a Sunday? Then the proper workers wouldn't have to stop work. Which is a big insult, really. Well, I taught physics for 40 years, so... But I'm not an engineer. As they say, Gordon understands how things work, but he can't make out work because he's not an engineer.
Who did you teach then?
I've taught youngsters from about age 11. And then I taught students up to I was age 23, 4,
Like in college and stuff.
in college, yes. At the Polytechnic. And then some very old students for the Open University. So some of those would be nearly as old.
Parents. What did it use this?
Well, that one was on a fairground. Your guess is as good as mine, what it was doing exactly. They say it was on a shooting gallery. Now you can have a line of ducks running around for them to fire pop guns at.
Yeah, is that what powers the gun?
Maybe. This little bit here is a water pump. And there's one trick they have on shooting galleries of little jets of water with ping pong balls on the top. And they're bobbling about so you can fire pop guns at those. And see if you, but I think the main reason is if you've got a fairground going round little villages that have only got oil lamps and candles, and you've got an electrical generator and electric lights, it would be really spectacular. So it's advertising. We are the fair, we are the feast, we are. So the trouble is it looks too much like a locomotive, and people say, oh, you know, is it an engine, does it run on rails? And the answer is no, it's a trolley under a stationary engine.
It used to be called a portable, because it was portable.
Weighs a bit.
Then they got clever and worked out they could get that to drive those. And the traction engine was invented.
So you want a daft one, there's a couple of photographs over there